Hey guys, welcome to another CSGO commentary. Or I guess since it's one of these videos, I should be calling it something else. So, welcome to part 3 of the whole please help me videos. Wait, but before we get into that though, I do want to address something I kind of got into a lot, so maybe a little bit too much in the last video, and I do just want to say that, the whole internet issue thing I was going through, it's been resolved. Still don't know whose fault it is, and I probably will never know because, unfortunately, the same day we really sat down in a call, to Xfinity and, just checked our bills to see if we were still getting charged for high-speed internet, and we are, and, just check the upstream, downstream, go onto sites, multiple sites to check our upload and download, like, speeds, and that checked out okay, so you'd think that would check off Xfinity, but unfortunately, this is something I should have been doing, like, the entire time, the entire, 5 days this has been affecting me. I should have just been uploading, just different file sizes, different types of files, and should have just, been checking everything. But I didn't. I didn't do that until the day we decided to sit down and do all this stuff, and so when I was doing this, things worked out great. I tried uploading, just raw footage at first, like, things from OBS, that I would, record on my PC. Clips from Elgato, just like 20-minute, 16-minute, 6-minute, 5-minute clips, just like different file sizes, anything from 600 megabytes to, 2+ gigabytes, and it was uploading between like 25 minutes for, the shorter clips and, an hour, hour and a half for the huge clips. And so problems resolved. But like I said, I don't know whose fault it is, so I guess we'll just let bygones be bygones and just move on with our lives. Or well, I guess for me, since this cost me so much heartache, I'm just gonna say it's both their faults so I can feel better about myself. But anyways, so that's pretty much it. What I'm trying to say is that I no longer have to sit by my computer for double-digit hours. Like that 16-minute video took me 15 fucking hours to upload. The shorter clip before that took over 10 hours, so I no longer have to sit down for hours on end waiting for a video to upload, so that's great. We can finally get this show on the road again, and that's pretty much the other half of this video, and yeah, I'm pretty much good. This feels like a huge rehash, but really, like, the other half is, this other half of the video is basically a recap with a little bit extra something sprinkled on top. But like you guys know, I have a lot of games. They're almost all here. The only one that is missing in this lineup is Pokemon, and I ordered Pokemon Moon. It's on its way. The 3DS is also on its way. The guy that sold it was actually in SoCal, Southern California, which I did not know, so I thought I had a few extra days to think about all this, but no, it's gonna be here very, very soon. So yeah, the pressure is on, and well, the big question is, what the hell do I do? I could really use some help here. Like just to go over it again, like I have Overwatch, I have, I have CSGO like always, I have Battlefield 1, I have Minecraft, well, Call of Duty, that's kind of off to the side, I got Pokemon, I've way too many games and way too much to kind of just like, do all at once, and it's just, if you guys know me, I can't cope under pressure. I am terrible at making split-second decisions, and right now I am in the middle of one, so what I'm basically trying to ask is, what do I do with all these games? Like, where do I even start? Like, of course, like, as you guys can tell from the gameplay, I am playing CSGO Deathmatch, and I'm finally starting to get used to that again, but like everything else, when I play something else, I have a huge one-track mind, which is gonna really bite me in the ass later on in life, but I can't really focus on more than one thing. And as soon as I lose it, and that's happened many times before in CSGO. You guys know, when I stop playing CSGO, I get shit at the game, and that's happened, a couple times already, and I really don't want it to happen again, because I'm finally starting to get the gist of deathmatch, and, not playing a gun game or arms race kind of game mode, just like, playing more cautious, just play more like team deathmatch, and I'm finally starting to get it, and, get my twitchy CSGO reflexes back. But as soon as I make that switch, I know for sure I'm gonna lose it again. It's happened all the time, and it's just now it's even worse, because now there's 6 games I have to pick from, and it's just each one is like different from the last one. It's like, well, Overwatch, Battlefield 1, I get those, but like when you get to GTA 5 and, just playing more Minecraft and then Pokemon, it's just like, oh, how do you adapt to all that? And I'm one person that can't, like, I'm the worst person for adapting at anything, so I'm just awfully confused. And then on the other half of it, I'm trying to compensate for the fact I can't adapt and just trying to make way for all these games that I'm totally not prepared for. If you looked at me, I basically, if you look at me, like when I'm thinking like, okay, I maybe can pull this off, but no, I can't. If you saw me, I'm like, you know, like you'd be saying like, what is this guy doing? He has like 8 Photoshop tabs open. He's working on overlays for all these games because, you know, like I kind of did back in the day. I had overlays, like different face cam overlays for different games. Like I had one for Minecraft. I did one for Star Wars Battlefront, if you guys remember, and I did, you know, one for Black Ops 3. Kind of haven't made one since for Call of Duty. And so, you know, I'd have a different overlay for each game I played. And so I'm making those right now. I'm trying to make a huge overlay for the Nuzlocke challenge for Pokemon Moon. And while this is happening, I'm not dealing with the hugest issue, which is what order will these be in? Like how am I gonna upload these? How am I gonna play these? How am I even gonna adapt to all these games and play them all at once? Like I'm completely skipping out on the main issue here. So basically what I'm doing is that I'm submerging myself in working on overlays and art and stuff like that to kind of just run away from the real problem here. And there's just a lot of problems and they're chasing me, and it's like, oh no, oh, what was that noise? I can't hear it. I'm too busy working on an overlay. Oh, can't be bothered. So I'm just, oh man, it's just right now I'm in a huge pickle right now, and that's it's not great. So like what do I do, guys? Like what the hell do I do? Like do I do like a week dedicated to one game, and then, you know, next week is this game? Do I have one game and then the next game and then the next game and the next game, you know, like just like in a pecking order, just like upload one at a time? Do I have like 2 of this and then one? Like I'm just saying things off the top of my head. Like I just don't know. So wow, if I don't figure this out, I'm gonna be like, when everything's finally here, like the DS arrives and the Pokemon Moon arrives, I'm gonna be sitting in my chair, my laptop's gonna be next to me, and then my TV's gonna be in front of me, and I'm just gonna be saying like, well, it's here, it's happening. What are you gonna do, Brandon? What the fuck are you gonna do? You've got to make a choice, and I'm just gonna be sitting there for hours as the day goes on, like, oh, I don't know what to do. So what I'm basically trying to ask is, what do I do? If you guys have any suggestions at all, I would love to hear it, because as you guys can tell from this really shitty commentary that has no meaning or like no order, I have no clue what to do. My mind is just as disorderly as this commentary. So yeah, it's just I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm gonna be saying this way too much. I feel like, oh man, I'll have a commentary like this every week. Every time I have to go through all the games saying like, well, I forgot everything in Pokemon. Now I have to research all that stuff on IV stats again and EV stats and just nerd out. It's like, oh, Overwatch. Oh man, I forgot those game mechanics, and I'm gonna have different sensitivities for each game, and I'm just gonna different controls for each game, and oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. So just any suggestions at all, guys, would be greatly appreciated. So if you have like a list, or just say which one you want to see first, and then I guess from there we'll just have to crawl my way forward until I can get through a week of just like playing all of the games, or whatever I'm doing. Just get through like one full session of playing all the games, and just like, we'll see how I feel at the end of it. But anyways, yeah, guys, so while I walk over this whole trail of hot coals through the tunnel of despair, I guess wish me luck until I get to the end and see the light. But yeah, so if you have a suggestion, like I said, let me know down below. I'm very thankful if you leave me one. But I guess if not, I guess I'll be playing CSGO until I forget my twitchy reflexes again and have to grind my way up to the top, or not even to the top, like to the first step again. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, guys, thanks again so much for sticking around for this shitty commentary. And like always, have an awesome day. I will see you guys in the next video.